Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to CSL
Number 2.
number 2. Not that kind of number 2, though, Carlton. No toilet humor here, please.
Sorry. You just know me right out the gate with toilet jokes every time.
As I said, that man there, that is Carlton, actually on the other side of me. I am Wivrex, and we are here to bring you Washington versus
Specifically St. Louis. And let me tell you something about these teams, Wivrex. Are you ready?
I would like to hear that, please, yes.
Washington, specifically St. Louis, is currently 0-2. However, here's the catch. In the fall season, they were 5-2. So, if they're going to get a similar record, they've already got all their losses out of the way for the entire half, the number 2 of the season.
Were you about to say deuce? We just
Nope.
talked about this, Carlton.
Nope, I wasn't. On the other hand, UMass Amherst went 2-5, the opposite, and they are currently 2-0, the opposite of Washington. So,
I think we know where this is going then. No, that's some solid detective work, I think.
Thank you.
All right, we are actually pretty late in, and these teams are rearing to go. So let us get into the lobby real quick. I think they're just waiting on us. So I'm gonna throw you back to the wait screen real quick.
Radiant team ban.
Yep, there we go. Lobby was already up there. And we are ready to go. Washington, St. Louis versus UMass Amherst.
All right. Is there going to be anything out of the ordinary in this draft, or do you think this is going to be a wild one? You got to make your call right now.
Well, everything is looking pretty standard so far. Brewmaster, while not a hugely contested one, Lycan is already banned. Actually, Beastmaster and Brew, a little less meta, but here we go. There's the Omni Knight, Lycan banned. Most likely going to see maybe the Night Stalker ban, the Bane ban. There it is.
Classic.
Clock.
Classic. I think Clock's overrated, Wivrex. I'll go out and say it. I think he's overrated. I think he's good at killing heroes. I think he has a hard time closing out games. I think he's cool at level 1 with Shadow Fiend, and then you just end up with the Clockwork on your team.
Actually, I think the Clockwork Shadow Fiend thing is a little gimmicky, crusty, cheesy, if you will. Shadow Shaman. Yeah, Shadow Shaman pick up immediate counter. There's the Night Stalker. These are people that we're seeing so much right now. It's not super surprising. But you know, Clock, he's there to set up pickoffs and everything like that. The Clockwork Shadow Shaman, it's pretty gimmicky. And every time I've seen it recently, yeah, you get the Shadow Fiend a great start, but with the other more powerful lane dominators like Quap in the game right now, it almost every single time the Shadow Fiend just loses his soul, will get ganked, loses his souls, and then the whole thing that you gave up 3 to 4 runes for at the beginning is now pretty much undone.
Exactly. It is. I mean, it can pay off on the other hand too, but it does set you up. It's easy to fail early with that. You're kind of expecting to win. You're all in on the Shadow Fiend winning the mid lane. Speaking of things that are happening in lane, Night Stalker likes to run around and beat people up all game in lane. And I don't know about you, unlike Clockwork, I love watching Night Stalker just fight things.
Yeah, that can absolutely be very exciting. These picks are so vanilla right now.
I love this. These are fighting heroes, though.
This is, fighting heroes, and this is the stability of the patch, like kind of the point that we're in the patch. These players know what they're picking. You're not seeing them get weird out of meta stuff. The stuff is very established, so the players know what they're doing.
Definitely. And going into competitive games like this, having a plan is a huge advantage. It's often to see teams both banning reactive to what the other team is going for, and I am a humongous fan of a few things in the draft. One of them being snap
10
picks. As soon as
seconds
it switches your
remaining.
turn, you instantly pick a hero. I think that's a big boy move. But coming in
5
when you very
seconds
clearly have a
remaining.
plan, when you're picking heroes you know you want, you're not too concerned. Obviously you're going to adjust your draft for the enemy team, but when it's very clear you're going through a draft with a plan and not just thinking through each pick as it comes up, reacting. And at this point in the patch, like you said, there's a lot of heroes. A lot of people know what's good, and that's one of the upsides and the downsides, I guess, of getting later into a patch.
Yeah. And a lot of times you can see teams burning through a lot of reserve time. Mostly it happens in game 2 after a particularly horrible romp.
Dire team pick.
There we go. Shadow Fiend as well, getting banned out here. A lot of stable, or a lot of common cores. The Medusa, nothing is in the pool. Nothing's been banned out that would let it really run amok. They just plain don't want to deal with it, or don't want to have to draft the things that need to deal with it. Shadow Fiend can run away with games, and then just, Jug is Jug.
5
There's
seconds
really no way
remaining.
else to say that. He's stable. They don't
Yes.
want them to have that core on the table for them, and Tinker is another annoying one
Radiant
to
Yeah.
deal
team
with.
pick.
It is already late in the day, and the Tinker ban is something I can always respect at this hour. I don't need a 90-minute game. What I do need, though, is my boy Winter Wyvern. I love this hero. I do not like playing this hero at all, partly because I feel
10
lost and
seconds
clueless, and
remaining.
partly because buying wards is
Dire
awful
team
sometimes,
pick.
but I love watching it play.
Yeah, the Winter Wyvern, he's seen an uptick in popularity. I don't know exactly why. I think he still has some of the same problems. But
Well, he's very
10
strong in lane,
seconds remaining.
and early on, he should be getting a kill pretty much
5
every time he casts
seconds
Arctic
remaining.
Burn, or at the very least, he's going to do a massive amount of damage and take a
Radiant
large
team
chunk of
pick.
the regen off the offlaner, which he'll normally be laning against.
yeah,
One of-
that is very true. Is that he has a dominating lane presence, and this patch is really the game of lanes.
Oh yeah, supports the focus for supports, or the focus of supports is to win the lane a lot of the
10
time, and that's
seconds
one of the reasons Winter
remaining.
Wyvern, Shadow Shaman, who has almost 80 damage auto attack at level 1, and Aether
5
Shock has
seconds
140
remaining.
damage at level 1. Plus he pushing and lanes are two very important things in this meta. Shadow Shaman hits both. Winter Wyvern actually hits both because of Splinter Blast.
Clearing
Wave
waves.
clear and
Yep.
wave. Yeah, exactly. And there's the boys Terrorblade and Abaddon. Tell me about these scary guys.
Terrorblade, he is very established right now.
Oh yes.
He just, even on the first level of Metamorphosis, he's a scary boy. He can use the harass that his supports have set him up in the laning phase. They're there to make sure he has a good lane and that they win that lane. So he
Almost
can.
like every support.
Yep, he can just meta when he has one, sometimes two heroes there. He can just meta and kill most heroes. There are very few heroes in the pool that they don't have kill potential on.
Yeah, like talk about spells with huge cooldowns that do a ton of damage and have long range at level 1. Arctic Burn and Metamorphosis. They hit both their spells at the same time. What are you supposed to do about that? That's actually just a ridiculous amount of damage, especially even at level 1 they can do that out of the gate. The Winter Wyvern and the Terrorblade.
Yeah, and so the sniper pickup into the Washington lineup. They've already got a Spirit Breaker and an Abaddon, so they've got real in-your-face people. And so as long as the sniper is very careful not to get blinked on by... His main threat right now is the Sand King.
Yeah.
Or unless his position's very bad and he gets caught in a Winter Wyvern curse, which I
It does
sure
have a
hope
pretty long
not.
range, so it
5
wouldn't be the
seconds remaining.
craziest thing. So Abaddon,
Radiant
I think, has
team
been
pick.
seeing just out of nowhere. It feels like last couple weeks, and now he's always in. Do you think it's his shield, or I guess he's also a pretty strong laner as well?
Yeah, it's the lane and the shield, so he's got really good frontlining potential. He can win lanes. He can get a lot out of lanes for very little, so that the supports
10
Oh,
don't have
seconds
to
remaining.
give him any attention.
He trades
5
he trades
seconds remaining.
insanely well too with his shield and with his Curse of Avernus, making it just so efficient for him to be just right-clicking on enemy heroes. I guess he does. He actually requires a lot of attention from the enemy team.
Yep.
You
And
can't
then
really leave. You can't really leave many heroes 1v1 against him.
so Washington's looking for a safe laner right now. The Void would have been a great pickup to really complement the sniper, but UMass
Definitely.
obviously seeing that very obviously and picking it up. They've got a little bit of time left. They want a front line. I think they're going for like a Sven here maybe.
Ooh.
They're taking a long time to decide, so they're not sure. Jug would have been, of
Sven's
course,
good with
stable.
against illusions too.
Yep. Yes.
But you have to remember Winter Wyvern. Oh, there it is.
Bah, yeah.
So what? Keep in mind though, Winter Wyvern's Cold Embrace is going to stop it's going to stop all the damage from Sven. And Sven is a BKB carrier, and Winter Wyvern's
BKB
Winter's
person
Curse goes through BKB. Exactly.
Indubitably.
Alright, make it
Now
two, call
UMass.
it right now, quickly.
UMass, they need a mid laner here. Someone who can go up against the sniper. Quap. Quap is obvious. Quap's not banned. They're going to get Quap.
Lot of lockdown though. Quap hates that.
That is true. Actually, yes. No, now that you point that out, they want someone
They
more
can't go
escapable.
OD.
Death Prophet.
Sniper just crushes OD in lane.
Death Prophet.
Ooh.
Gives them even more pushing potential. Is very durable. Has that percentage life drain, so she's gonna love all of these strength heroes.
Oh yeah. And she builds Yules almost every game to wait out Sven's BKB. Obviously, when it gets down to 5 seconds, a 2.5 second Yules is very useful. She's not too scared of Spirit Breaker getting up on her.
No, she is not.
But Abaddon is going to love Death Prophet ult. Just standing right on top of her with borrow time.
Yep. He will get big heals off if they get her.
Washington, actually, I like their lineup. It's look at Amherst. They're having as much trouble as we are figuring out what to pick. Ooh,
what?
Hello.
All right.
That's fun. I like that.
I'm loving it
a lot actually, because Sniper doesn't actually do it. Like, a lot of his damage is going to come later. He needs a lot of items, and especially in the early game, he's just going to be helping Timbersaw with his little tiny pellets he's shooting, dealing 50 damage each.
There is
cosmetics,
as you said before, though, there is a lot of lockdown on Washington, which is something that Timber's not going to like, is getting stunned, charged, netherstruck, shackled, hexed.
Yep, but Winter Wyvern, they actually are only going to be dealing damage with Shadow Shaman when someone's Cold Embraced. Cold Embrace is actually insane this game. Winter Wyvern is going to have a great game.
Yeah, that is something. When the Winter Wyvern came out, I was hoping that Washington would address. Doesn't Shrapnel does physical?
I believe it's magic, but Shrapnel is not really going to be out DPSing the healed.
Yeah, I mean, as far as damage they can put in.
Okay, sorry. Yes, it is magical.
Yeah,
right.
they can have Abaddon try and pop shields next to the embrace target and throw some miscoils in. They've got Shadow Shaman. Yeah, they're not much. The reason that we're making these ridiculous claims is that there is not much at all there to deal with Cold Embrace.
Spirit Breaker Bash is magical, and isn't there a Spirit Breaker talent that increases his bash damage?
Yeah.
Think about it. Winter Wyvern's just been countered. 30% greater bash damage. All right, Cold Embrace isn't even a spell once he gets level 20 on Spirit Breaker.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and introduce you to the teams here. Oh, do I have the teams on the right side on the Radiant? That is Washingtonian.
Correcto.
I do have them. All right, and it is going to be X-Cassand on the Sven. We have Swanky Boots on Spirit Breaker. Meanwhile, Abaddon will be played by Empyrean. We got Khaleesi on the Sniper, and rounding them out, these Washingtonian boys, is Namch on the Shadow Shaman.
For UMass, we have Circle Clicker on the Circular Timbersaw. We have the reason Wivrex picked Washington over UMass to call names out on the Terrorblade. We have Daenerys on Night Stalker. We have not Zac, not to be confused with Zac on the Sand King. And I wanna you on Winter Wyvern.
Is Zac in this game?
Who?
Zac?
No, not Zac.
Oh. So we do not have Zach. We have not Zach.
Correct. Oh, are they gonna have some action bottom?
Looking like they want to. Oh, here
Oh, the
comes
biggest
three-man stun. Spirit Breaker's gonna take the bounty rune and get out of there. Oh.
Oh boy.
I
Sven
mean-
loved that. Like Sven doesn't like casting stun unless he's getting a kill because it takes such a huge chunk of his mana bar. But you know, you first stun before creeps are even in lane and you get a triple. That feels good. That's a great way to start the game.
Yeah, I will. I mean, I'll say that wasn't the worst for UMass because, yeah, if you can force out a Sven stun, then that sucks to be him.
Yep. Mana pool problems. Timbersaw versus Sniper mid lane. I think Timbersaw is just gonna pretend that he's playing the lane by himself. I don't
Well,
think
they're
Sniper can do anything.
already looking like they're gonna commit a lot here to the mid. We've got Winter Wyvern and Night Stalker coming around.
Terrorblade's just farming in between towers. Uh-oh.
Whoa,
Mid lane, Arctic Burn is on cooldown, but Sniper is almost at full health. We talked
No.
about how strong Arctic Burn is. We also talked about how long that cooldown is. 50 seconds, and Winter Wyvern didn't get a single auto attack.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and
Pretty
a
much
secondary note for that one is that it doesn't do much if you don't get any attacks out. Charge forward onto Circle
Yes.
Clicker. They are gonna cancel it. He was just moving to the mid lane. They see that they want to apply some pressure. Oh, this was a beautiful bait. Swanky Boots moves to the mid. So what happens? They go bottom, and they're gonna find not Zach.
Oh, not Zach!
Not Zach. Is
Hang on.
oh, a
A
long
double.
range Stormhammer coming through. And now there we go. Arctic Burn is going to be used, and Namch is getting chased into the trees and very found. I don't know how he made it into such a bad position.
He tried to TP out and had it broken too, so that's a huge chunk of his net worth, losing it early on. He's at 422. He's lost money since the game started. This poor guy. And now the vampire's just fighting the rogue knight bottom. Timbersaw's actually taking a little bit of damage, but now he has 2 points in reactive armor. I think he's just gonna regen it all back. That's what Timbersaw does in lane.
Yeah, he be taking some shots. But he's fine. Charge to
So-
through. On to not Zach.
Not Zach.
Who's it gonna hit? Not Zach.
Swanky Boots, come on, man. 2 times in a row. Just connect with one of them. I want to see it. I'm
He's
ready.
just getting his cardio in, man.
He is. He's just running laps. Just the warm-up. So Terrorblade versus Abaddon. Do you think this is pretty much going to be Abaddon's lane, and then Metamorphosis comes up and it's Terrorblade's lane, and then it goes down and it's Abaddon's lane?
Yes.
All right. Fair enough.
I don't need to add anything to that, because that is spot on.
Well, Abaddon's just chasing Terrorblade around the tower.
Oh, hey, look at Swanky Boots. Is he going to connect this time? Yes, he is. There, it's going to hit. Now they've got TPs coming in. They've got the shrapnel falling down onto him. Night Stalker's going to do his best. They get the shackle, and he is looking very dangerous. The Ether Shock is going to do it. They finish off that silly robot man. Mech pilot.
Sniper has issues against Timbersaw, but not when he has a bunch of friends. Oh,
Metamorphosis
is this the
top,
charge?
Terrorblade in the top. Oh, they're going deep. Daenerys. Oh, the bash.
Outskilled, boys.
Now Circle Clicker, he's gonna find them. Oh, that's gonna be painful. He needs a lot more damage to Khaleesi though. He can't catch up to him. And they're gonna get a charge. Winter Wyvern is just not in a place. If he can fly over the cliffs. No, it's on cooldown. Long cooldown means no. They won't get the sniper, but they will get the Spirit Breaker.
Well, Winter Wyvern actually went top as well before that and put some damage on Abaddon to get Terrorblade back in the lane. But we see mid that Washington doesn't really care much about UMass. They just likes fighting them. They're not too fond of them.
Hey, look at Swanky Boots.
Is he charging? I hope he connects.
No.
Swanky Boots!
He's got his fitness tracker app hooked up, man. He's got his pedometer on.
Yeah, what's the hotkey to bring up this most steps? I have
Steps?
net
Oh,
worth and
Yeah, let me
I can't
check
find
the
it.
chart. Net worth chart, XP earned.
oh, Sven's getting some attention bottom.
Oh, yes, he is. He is getting run down. The Winter Wyvern taken away at him. Tries to go into the trees. Now, Nam tries to help him, but he's going to get caught. Oh, he gets blocked out. with the burrow strike, the perfect positioning. Not Zach needs to get away from this tower. A charge is coming through by Mr. Runny Boy.
This is the one he connects with after all
Does,
that.
and now he's gonna be caught by 3 people, but we've got the Stormhammer back, and Sven will be able to get the kill onto the Sand King and chase them down. Good bait, great bait.
Wow. Very well done. Shadow Shaman may have died, but he'll be remembered as a hero trying to save Sven there, I think. At least I like to believe so. Although his attempt to save Sven didn't go as planned. He kind of just got to cast a spell. How's he doing, by the way? Well, he's gained money since the game starts, so that's already an upgrade for him.
We got another charge into mid. This one connects under the
There we
tower,
go.
and he just has to run away. Takes a couple of...
He's just letting him know he can do it. Watch yourself, Timbersaw.
Alright, the UMass supports shrined up. They look like they're ready to go onto... There they go, straight onto Sven.
Oh, yes.
It is nighttime, so they are running away.
Gosh.
He is so slow right now. Body blocks, they're not going to need them. He is
He's
slowed
just
up.
walking away.
Yeah,
He wasn't in a hurry at all to get out of there, it seems.
not even power walking.
He was just lollygagging completely.
I've seen people at the mall move faster.
Exactly. Oh, double damage top. I want to see some action with this. I want to see a double damage charge.
Well, Swanky Boots is going to find it.
See what he does.
He's gonna charge.
There it is. Yeah, first thing you do when you pick that up.
Boom, connecting onto the Timber Saw. But Daenerys is here to help. They've got a Void already out. He's got his Hunter in the night, but isn't going to need it right now. He's eating so much damage from these shrapnels. He's going to die.
Assassinate.
Why? Oh, Circle Clicker's going to get away. If he would have just did a single right click onto Night Stalker, he could have gotten a double kill.
They're letting us down. They're baiting us. I wanted that double. But one is better than none. Even though 2 is better than 1. If you know what I mean.
1 and none.
Yes. Terrorblade goes for Sunder at level 6. So that's actually a really fun spell in a 1v1 situation.
I actually love this. He's going to just let... Once again, he's getting beat up on, but we got a charge on a Night Stalker under the tower, and Swanky Boots trying to make his way away, eating tower shots, and Nam gets the shackle up, but he's very close. Oh no, they're going to be able to get the Spirit Breaker. Daenerys gets the H out of there. You know, I'm gonna be
Nice,
careful
good
about my
save.
letters.
Good letter choice.
I was saying, I love the Sunder pickup because now Terrorblade can just like not even care what Abaddon's doing in the lane, and at any point just be like, okay, that's mine now. Let him get him low.
Yeah, and then when Abaddon ults, Terrorblade just hits him and then takes the health before time goes down.
Yep. Charge. Oh, it's gonna complete onto Timbersaw.
Ooh, many people looking to meet up mid.
Circle Clicker gonna not hit Khaleesi with that chakram, so can't go in yet. If he would have hit that, I think he probably would have got aggressive. Actually, he doesn't have any Timber Chains yet.
Oh,
The
there we go. Sand
the
King.
Marathon Runner, he's going bot.
Zach, is Zach getting attention or is that not Zach? Oh, that's
Not
Zach.
yeah, it's not Zach.
Okay.
Burrow strike forward in the middle of the charge means that he's going to get plenty of distance. It's not going to matter too much, actually, unless he gets under the tower. They've got the shot there. Very nice try and almost got out of the... We've got a Shackles through onto Night Stalker. Nam is going to burn down pretty quickly, but they're going to run forward. They get a charge through the Night Stalker, but he's encased in ice right now and pretty happy. Daenerys trying to find a safe space. Hides by the trees. It's going to get Xan that rune, and I've got an Assassinate out on the mid. Just annoying Timbersaw right now.
What I love about that little engagement we had bottom is the Washington. As soon as Cold Embrace came out, Washington wanted the Night Stalker. Night Stalker gets Cold Embrace. Washington immediately switches to Winter Wyvern. They don't waste their time chasing. They don't wait around. They're aware that Cold Embrace pretty much counters their team, and they're gonna have to play around it. And they showed right there that they know exactly what they're doing. As soon as Cold Embrace comes out, just ignore that target because their team will never kill the Cold Embrace target.
Yeah, they don't run over to it and start like, you know, clicking it a couple times like, oh yeah. Oh, Timbersaw's deep again. He's gonna get shackled up in the mid. Khaleesi's shooting away at him right now. They've even got a charge. He's getting so slowed under these towers. He has no way to make it out of here. He's going so deep. Another shackle. Won't even be able to TP. Assassinating while he could just right click.
Execution.
No, yeah, no need to right click on Timbersaw while that's going on because you're just gonna make him heal faster.
He got tied down and the sniper just came up behind him, Boondock Saints style.
Swanky Boots his charge after he died redirected into this creep camp, so he just finished it off. It's like, all right, I'll deal with the hands with the hand I've been dealt. Oh, stun coming for it onto Sand King, onto not Zach.
Uh-oh. There's 3 boys down here, though, for UMass. They're going to look for a kill on the Sven, I believe. He has God Strength. He's a little bit scary. And he wants to get the Blink Dagger before he finishes Echo Saber. I kind of like that. Alright, they're setting up for this tower defense. Sand King obviously can just push the lane. Pushes very fast. Oh, here we go.
Charge. Oh, Zach's gonna burrow strike forward and give him the business.
If there's one boy I can count on to start a fight, it's Swanky Boots.
If there's someone I can...
Although that was a
Yeah.
minor.
You need someone charged, Swanky Boots is your guy.
Yeah, he's there. He's there.
He knows how to cast Q.
Oh, Sniper's just getting chased. Timbersaw doesn't care. He just chases down the Sniper. He's getting charged, though.
Yep.
It's happened once before, except last time he didn't have a point in Timber Chain.
Yeah, this probably won't connect. No, it is going to connect. Swanky Boots has another strike now.
They're actually going for this?
They throw the chain forward.
Oh, bottom. We got a big fight.
Oh, Epicenter coming out onto Xan. Xan, once again, when he gets run down by these 3 guys, he doesn't
Look at the
stand
courier!
a chance. Burst strike through onto Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker completed that charge into the danger zone, and he will pay for it. Now Sniper getting chased down mid by Circle Clicker. As the tower goes down as well.
Easy. I was gonna mention that poor Rasta, who has no net worth, his spells cost so much mana, so he just casts like 2, maybe 3 spells, and he just has to watch Sven die. And that's what he was doing, and then I looked over, and he wasn't watching Sven die. UMass just had their courier idled on top of him, and he was just killing it. So as Sven was dying, had all 3 of the heroes distracted, little Shadow Shaman just killed the courier. Well, I mean, if your carry's gonna die, at least trade for something. A courier's a pretty good trade.
Courier abuse is no joke, ladies and gentlemen. Take care of
Yeah,
your courier.
UMass, please stop throw. Alright,
Yeah.
is this a bottom push for real this time?
When these 3 UMass heroes, the Sand King, the Night Stalker, and the Winter Wyvern, come out to play, you're not walking away. How?
Oh yeah,
You
They're
can't.
best friends, and they're here to fight. Sand King's gonna take the tower. His boys are.
Oh, big fight, yeah, up top. Timbersaw's gonna get beat down now. They've already got the Spirit Breaker. He went pretty aggressive, so not value for him. Actually, Swanky Boots was worth more than Circle Clicker.
Dang, Swanky Boots, my man.
He's been involved in
up.
so many kills right now, though. I guess that isn't super surprising.
Bot tower's about to go down to not Zach. Just kidding.
Or a creep.
Or the creeps that accompany him. Not Zach and company.
All right, there we go. We got Serpent Wards dropped in the top. Already used the fortification on it, so this will be quick cleanup.
If only Curse of Avernus affected the Serpent Wards. We'd
Daenerys
have a
got
match.
a ward in deep, so he knows what Sniper's up to. He's gonna see if he can get some friends here, but no one's rotating to help him. Oh, Terrorblade's coming in. Oh, Terrorblade is coming in.
Yes, he's ready to fight.
Void
Sorry,
straight into him. It is still nighttime. Khaleesi's just gonna try TPing, but not standing a chance at it now. Charge is wisely gonna get canceled, but
There's a blink reveal.
not Zach is gonna find him. Burrow strike forward. No one else in position. Now they've got 4 heroes down here. They've got a little bit of regen here from the Cold Embrace. They're going to grab this wave and see if they can force a rotation or a response from Washington.
I think so. Metamorphosis is up, and Cold Embrace can heal Terrorblade. Terrorblade. Yeah, I think we're definitely going to see a fight go on bottom.
Iron drops a
there's
scan
no
on the
wards.
bottom, seeing if anyone was
Oh,
in
Chaos
the stream.
Swanky Boots.
Yeah, he's going to get found there with an epicenter and one more shot and an explosion. Oh man, Void getting a kill looks so awesome when they also have Caustic Finale on them.
Void? Oh, the spell Void.
The spell Void from Night
What?
Stalker.
Sorry, which game were you watching? I was about to ask. So yeah, Void the spell, not the hero.
Khaleesi
You know what else?
dropping the Shrap.
The Trap. I love the Terrorblade Arcana when it gets a kill. I think that the custom animation is really cool.
Oh, they got a
Sandwing
burrow
is
strike
ready to
forward.
fight.
Yeah, Sniper now getting beat up. They got to be careful. Draneris already has his urn of shadow, so Khaleesi taking a ton of damage. Miscoil and a shield gonna keep him alive for a little bit longer, but another burrow strike forward will get a secure, and that was three huge damage from that Splinter Blast.
And then the Cold Embrace Urn combo. Healing the Sand King right up. These guys are ready to go. Metamorphosis is going to go down, but so is this bottom tier 2.
They've already got the urn, so the Spirit Vessel, the Vessel, would be a great pickup here to amp up that, to really amp up that Winter River heal.
Oh yeah. And helps Timbersaw a ton. It breaks Blink Daggers, which Sven has. Or Sven is going for, I believe. Yes, currently has it queued up.
Does
Abaddon
it reduce the amount of HP gain that Abaddon gets during his ult?
I believe it would, yes.
That is actually crazy.
That's a very strong pickup. Speaking of pickups, Abaddon, who currently has lost the T2 tower at 15 minutes, has a Hand of Midas and is going for the Radiance build. Are you feeling alright with this?
It is not looking like this is the kind of team lineups that is going to lend themselves toward a Midas.
Well, I could kind of see, like, thinking, like, because Sven takes up a lot of farm, and Sniper can potentially take up quite a bit of farm. There shouldn't be too much left for Abaddon, so he wants to grab the Midas to get a bit more. I don't think he's going to cast it on this Catapult for some reason, though. I guess he wants to range creep, actually. But, yeah, it's when your T2s are already down, a Midas isn't really going to help you defend your base. Midas is you're in it for the long con. Oh, top lane. Is there going to be a conflict?
Yes, there's going to be a shackle out onto the Serpent Wing drop, but Timbersaw is throwing the damage out. He's taking quite a bit of damage. Ooh, Xan getting low. Shadow Shaman will be able to, will go down, but Xan makes it out of there. The charge is, of course, canceled. Actually, it looks like it connected.
It wasn't on the Night Stalker, though. It just actually hit him as he was running by. It was just actually just perfect timing. He wanted to go check for the bounty rune and got smashed by Spearbreaker. In the meantime, Terrorblade does what Terrorblade does. Hits creeps on the other side of the map. On the other side of the planet.
Yeah,
No idea that 9 other players are in this game.
He's got his Battle Fury up, so he is a farming away. Of course, that won't work very well in Metamorphosis form, but as long as you are hitting creep camps, you'll clear up and get plenty of farm. So what's this Terrorblade looking for next? He's got that B Fury. He's going for the Manta. He's already got a Band of Elven Skin. That's
he's got the Band of Elven Skin, so it's gonna go either for a Yasha or he's gonna be going for a Dragonlance. And I think the Yasha into Manta is much better because it's just more illusions. Great stats. Yasha
down Khaleesi, blink forward. They're gonna be able to get him with the Burrow Strike. Chakram, Chain. They got everything on him.
Ooh, Sven's not even at full health right now. They might go for this.
They're gonna need another Blink Burrow Strike. They're not gonna find it. But Metamorphosis is here with Terrorblade. Or Terrorblade is here with Metamorphosis. Your pick.
I'll take either, honestly. There's a charge going top lane, so obviously this T2 is getting forgotten. And they're gonna go for the T3. Well, Metamorphosis is up. Sniper's not there, and Spearbreaker's not there. Oh, they're not even gonna go for it.
Yeah, it looks like Meta just came off, so goodbye. Oh no, actually, Meta's still up.
Yeah, he's just gonna go farm with it. Interesting.
Are they gonna try and find the Spiritbreaker? Void? It wasn't nighttime anyway. They didn't have the opportunity to cancel it.
So it appears that UMass values killing Spiritbreaker higher than killing a T3 tower. And after seeing my boy Swanky Boots connect a few charges, I mean, I can respect that play.
I think, they were so deep right now. They've got other outer objectives that they can claim right now. Specifically the 2 in the top. And they just don't want their lane to get pushed out in any way.
Found someone in the jungle.
Yeah, he do. It is
he
a
just
very...
walked right up, like, sneaky.
I mean, yeah, Shadow Shaman getting caught there on the opposite team. That is the danger zone. He will die.
That is the stealthiest mech I've ever seen on Timbersaw, I guess. He just walked right up to him. You think Shadow Shaman would have heard all that machinery?
The clinks and the clanks and the chains.
Yeah. Abaddon takes mid tower and Terrorblade just chases him away. Abaddon remembers how the lane ended after Sunder was picked up. He doesn't want any. Speaking of towers going down, another one top. It seemed everyone went from wanting to fight to avoiding each other now. They're just hitting buildings and creeps.
At the great cost of their their towers.
Net worth wise, Terrorblade is killing it, as Terrorblade does. Able to fight, able to farm, able to push. He does it all, ladies and gentlemen. But Abaddon has
Yo, one-stop shop. He does have that Yasha completed, so probably very shortly gonna have that Manta done.
I think once Manta's up, they'll go for some more objectives. Until then, he's just gonna cleave some dragons.
Very exciting. Oh, he killed that big one. Did you see that?
He got him. He got him good.
Incredible.
Got him real good. What's Sniper doing? Oh, the Dragon Lance after the phase boost on Sniper. Sniper doesn't want anything to do with UMass. Sniper wants to be as far away from them as he can. It makes sense though. He's gonna go right into the Hurricane Pike. So he doesn't want, actually, he just never wants them to be near him.
I just realized I said Shadow Shaman was on the opposite side of the map earlier. No, he was on his side of the map, but he was on the opposite side of his team, so a Timber Saw will very quickly make short work of that little guy. Terrorblade. He's gonna chase down Nam. He's gonna find Nam. He's gonna get hexed up. Throws an illusion. Yeah, he doesn't want to get the serpent wards dropped on him, and also he doesn't have the damage to kill him. So he just lets him go. Bye bye. Get out of my face. Look at
this. Just gets all the way up to a tower though.
Yeah.
With his radiance.
No response yet. There we go. TP's coming in. We got the circle jerker, and Terrorblade.
Sorry, who? And Terrorblade?
The circle clicker.
Yeah. Oh yeah, circle clicker. That's what you said. Night Stalker doesn't like how slow this game is. It's nighttime. He's got 3 points in Hunter of the Night, and now he's hitting a creep wave. You know he's mad. That's not why you want to play Night Stalker, to run around during the night and do nothing. But speaking of doing nothing, definitely not Washington, and not Zach. Washington has all 5 players grouped up. What sort of sneaky maneuver do you think they're up to here? There's a smoke on Shadow Shaman. Oh, I guess they just want this T1 down here. Or maybe they just want more jungle creeps. Actually, I think they just wanted more jungle creeps. I take it back.
Yeah, this game went from fight, charge to just farming simulator.
Oh yeah.
And very quickly, almost like immediately.
Like, yeah, there was.
They've been avoiding each other like the plague.
After that T2 mid went down and they backed up with half a metamorphosis, like, I don't know what happened. They just got the call. No more fighting. Oh. A tower fight though.
Yeah, oh, Bro Strike through onto Abaddon. Abaddon does have that Radiance up, so he's got to be very careful. Oh, they get him before his ult can even go.
Radiance doesn't really help in that scenario, I guess. Doesn't help you stay alive too well against magic. Ooh, another pick. Hello.
Yeah.
He went from fighting to farming back to fighting again.
Everyone be dead.
I welcome this change.
Yeah,
Rex.
Timbersaw's Whirling Death, of course, hitting a strength hero like him has huge nuking potential, and his HP pool is okay. It's okay, but it's not great.
It's okay.
Almost getting
tower.
Yep, they're fighting now under the tower. Night Stalker's trying to make his way away, but he gets a timber chain straight through the face. Now they're going to be able to use the Winter's Curse onto the Sven and make their retreat. They have already picked themselves up a tier 3 tower. Perfect time to retreat. Assassinate, going out onto a Terrorblade illusion. Goodbye. And they move straight over, not to the shrine. So they're going to leave these shrines for now. Probably maybe looking to take the Roche fight right now if they have the opportunity. Or they could go clear up some juicy creep camps.
Oh, no, not back to the farming. Winter Wyvern did teleport away to push up bottom lane. It was up to the T2 tower, so they were split. But I'd like to see them group up again as soon as Metamorphosis is up. So it looks like they were just waiting for Mana Style, and potentially now we're going to see UMass wait for Scotty. At the very least, we're going to see UMass wait for Metamorphosis to come back up before they go for anything crazy. Although Timbersaw is a hero known for living on the wild side, aka the enemy side of the river. Poor Night Stalker. At least he got some action during the night. It's now daytime. He's an Arcane Rune though, so he's very likely going to cast Darkness with that at some point during its duration.
Yeah, at a minimum, at the end.
Radiant's
Yeah.
bottom shrines under
Hopefully.
attack.
Hopefully. Washington's farming together. There's a smoke. Sniper immediately breaks it. Poor guy. It looks like, don't mind me, just a solo sniper over here. Sniper's
The rest
having
of the
trouble
team.
killing Terrorblade illusions.
Yes.
I don't know how he's going to fare against the real deal.
Not a great sign.
And that's a problem with going Hurricane Pike. It's very defensive and it doesn't help you farm very well, so it's difficult to keep pace. Sniper's a hero that has to build a ton of offensive items to have his damage stay relevant throughout the game. And starting off with the Hurricane Pike doesn't help his already low damage and doesn't help his difficulty farming. Because shrapnel charges are on long cooldown, you want to save them to have as many as you can during team fights. You don't necessarily want to use them on creeps, especially as the game goes later. Sniper does have a massive amount of range and ability to escape danger.
That's Washington smoke. Unfortunately, didn't accomplish much, but it looks like this UMass one will. They pop the darkness. Now get onto Abaddon. They won't be able to burst him before his ult comes out this time around. They drop the wards on the low ground, and they are going to get poor man into that Winter's Curse and be able to completely destroy that poor Shadow Shaman. And Epicenter gets channeled up, doing quite a lot of damage. Shadow Shaman is bought back now, and they've lost the Sven. Washington has lost their Sven and their Spirit Breaker. Now die back onto the Shadow Shaman. They're up on the high ground and they're ready to chase down, trying to get Khaleesi. He uses his Hurricane Pike. He's trying to stay alive. Empyrean gonna be able to make it back to the base, but this could cost Sand King finally. Gonna go down. Swap from Terrorblade onto Spirit Breaker means that he could go down very quick, but they've got an Aphotic Shield there. No!
There it is.
Whirling Death. Gonna put him out of his misery. Gonna butcher that
Terrorblade
cow.
knows where to go. He knows exactly where he needs to be when he's in Metamorphosis. Just walks right to the top there, starts beating it down, leaves the mid tower.
Buy back on Sven, he's got to be really careful. He just throws the stun out and blinks back. Now Empyrean gonna try and get a little into the boys, into the pocket we call it. That's
Right in the pocket.
That's a gaming
classic-
term, you know.
That a pool shark term for gamers?
No, it's a gaming term. Talking about soccer.
Oh, soccer. Love it. You know what else I love? UMass disciplined gameplay. Metamorphosis is up, they push. Metamorphosis is down, they back. Metamorphosis is up, they push. Metamorphosis is down, they retreat. Guess what we're gonna see in 70 seconds when Metamorphosis is up? Take a guess.
I think we're gonna see Zac finally.
Yes. I mean, we're gonna see a push. That's at least what I think. But what do I know? So, Roshan has just been ignored this entire game. And
Not necessary, not a part of the game even.
well, here's the thing. Like buying back on
Radiant's
Sven,
bottom
as we
shrine
saw that
is
fight,
under
it's
attack.
pretty terrible because Sven isn't necessarily a hero in team fights without God Strength. Sven doesn't carry Aegis either. Sniper with Aegis is obviously going to be a bit better than Sven. This Sniper's not too scary, and if Sniper dies, it's very likely that UMass is able to get on top of where Sniper is going to respawn. Here's easy UMass taking some shrines with darkness up. They know they can get these objectives.
Oh yeah, this UMass team is pretty mobile.
Oh, there's an Abaddon behind.
But yeah, they are gonna find him. He's gonna
I
throw a
remember
shield on
this.
himself. He is silenced up. I swear this is how that last fight was.
This seems familiar.
And now they're just
And
running
there it
out
is.
of time on borrowed time. There they go, able to keep him locked in place until that runs out.
That's what you're talking about on Abaddon. He's gone, no buyback. This tower's gonna be gone, no buyback soon enough. Sniper Shrapnel's an amazing spell for defending the base. Long duration, crushes creep waves.
GG is called. They know they can't defend against this. They can't defend against flavor
much.
of this magnitude.
This is just too flavorful. Oh, Sniper was getting melted. Thank God they called it that. You almost died. I didn't want to see that. He went from 100 to 0 very quickly.
So
But we made it
what went wrong there for Washington?
through. Sven's net worth we can take a look at right now. It is not too scary. Sand King is a very strong offlaner. He like Abaddon, you don't want to leave a Sand King alone. Sand King is going to beat a lot of people in the offlane, especially if they're melee. Sven couldn't keep up. Great Cleave obviously gives Sven some laning presence, but not anything like Caustic Finale. And because of that, Sven didn't even break 10,000 gold net worth. He was at the end of the game there when UMass was not the very last push where the GG was called, but the one before that, Sven still had a full BKB in his quick buy. He hadn't been able to buy one of the three parts of it. So Sven couldn't really become a part of this game. Now, Abaddon was a little bit scary, maybe more so on the net worth chart than actually in practice. He bought a Midas because he wasn't going to get a lot of farm, but because he bought a Midas, he didn't really have any items to bring to a fight. Shadow Shaman never finished anything. Did he even get his mana boots by the end of that game? Yeah, mana boots, and Town Portal is all he had. So when it comes down to it, what I'm trying to say is Washington had a serious net worth problem. They just weren't farming anywhere near as well as UMass were. UMass were able to farm heroes during team fights. They were able to take objectives when they had their spells up. And with Battle Theory Terrorblade, they farmed extremely quickly. We saw Terrorblade top of net worth pretty much the whole game, and even at the end, 20,000 net worth. The closest player on Washington is 12,900 on Abaddon.
Yeah,
so 7,000.
Yeah, the Terrorblade had basically no harassment or trouble whatsoever in the top lane against the Abaddon, so that lane was, basically a wash. But meanwhile, in the mid and in the bot lane for UMass, that Winter Wyvern and Night Stalker gank squad was putting in so much work. You saw it. We already commented on the way in which heroes just were basically just going for a leisurely shuffle when they're trying to escape.
Oh yeah,
meant
Sven
that
just
they got
away.
kill after kill after kill after kill, and then they, of course, you give a Terrorblade space like that, he's gonna meta and he's gonna start taking towers. You're gonna get more and more net worth. You're gonna get more and more powerful, and you're gonna run over the other team, and that's exactly what happened.
Terrorblade is a diva. He loves attention, and he didn't get the attention he wanted from Washington. And as revenge,
I know where you're going with this.
As revenge, he took all of their towers and he destroyed their ancient.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, we'll be going into the second game very shortly. I'm going to put us up for a short break, and we will be right back.
See you guys soon.